Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video, and this time it is Jin's dance. I think the person who deserves the most respect is Jin. This is made by All About BTS JIN. We're gonna go through this once again and enjoy this video. We watched his singing last time, and this time we're gonna watch a video focused on his dancing. Subtitles English. Let's go.
저는 개인적으로 가장
K-pop idol trainer 인지홍.
방탄소년단 내에서 리스펙을 받아야 하는 사람은 진이라고 생각합니다. 그 이유는 바로 진은 원래 댄서나 아이돌을 꿈꾸는 사람이 아니었다는 점 때문이에요. 다른 멤버들 같은 경우에는 음악적으로나 댄스적으로나 뭔가 퍼포먼스 쪽으로 어릴 적부터 준비를 하던 친구들입니다. 다들 언제든지 아이돌을 할 수 있는 그런 계열에 있던 사람들이라는 겁니다.
So what he's saying, oh my god, I thought it was a spider. So what he's saying is everybody else had some sort of like a leg in dancing or music in general, whether it's singing, rapping, or dancing. However, Jin had zero. His statistics or his tank when it comes to music and dancing was empty. He didn't do any of those.
그런데 진은 건국대 연극영화과 출신이에요. 정말 외모 하나는 특출나다고 인정을 받아야지 들어갈 수 있는 학교가 건국대학교 연극영화과입니다. 학교의 커리큘럼이나 특성도 배우를 만들어내는 곳이라 아이돌, 케이팝 이쪽하고는 거리가 많이 멀고요. 이제 진이 아이돌을 해야겠다라고 생각을 한 것도 20살이 훌쩍 넘어서 마음을 먹은 건데, 나이가 20살이 넘어가기 시작하면은 사실상 성장이 끝났다고 봐야 되거든요. 성장이 끝났다는 거는 뼈가 굳었다는 의미예요. 뼈가 굳은 다음부터 춤을 시작해서 내가 댄서로서의 자질을 갖는다. 이거가 정말 어려운 거거든요.
What he's saying, I think, is very interesting. Actually, it's like he's saying when you've grown and you haven't danced and you haven't basically adjusted or adapted your body to the dancing and all that. It's basically like a blacksmith making a sword or making anything. You know they say strike it while it's hot, so you can shape it to the way that you want it to be. But after it's all cooled, you can't really bend it, or it's just like it's too late. That's the kind of analogy I'm getting here.
뼈가 굳었다는 거는 내가 살아오면서 가지고 있던 자세, 버릇 이런 것들이 이미 다 굳어져 있는 상태라는 겁니다. 특히나 배우를 준비하는 진 같은 경우에는 배우들 정자세를 이렇게 많이 연습을 하게 되는데, 춤을 추는 댄서 같은 경우는 약간 어깨도 이렇게 앞으로 좀 뽑아져 나와 있고 무릎도 살짝 접혀 있고 몸이 좀 구부정하거든요. 그런데 이미 성장이 끝나고 내 몸이 다 굳어 있는 상태에서 댄스에 알맞는 몸을 다시 만들어내기란 쉽지 않아요. 성장기 때 하는 것보다 훨씬 속도도 더디고 노력이 훨씬 많이 필요한 작업이 됩니다. 한마디로 살면서 한 번도 안 해본 거를 도전을 다시 시작하는 거죠. 진의 실력 향상은 정말 하나하나가 모두 다 노력이라는 겁니다. 본인이 가진 그 부담감을 노력으로 떨쳐내는 스타일인 겁니다.
I love this. Silently finds his own color at his own pace. He represents all of those people who also, have dreams of becoming dancers or singers or anything, and they haven't really had that growth, that learning curve from an early age. It's like someone starting to, box. Boxing is something that you start at a very young age because it's the muscle memory, it's the movements, it's everything, it's the experience. All those things, they help you as you grow. So he's started so far behind, but what he lacked, he made up with his incredible amount of effort and the way that he basically just unlocked and developed his talent. Incredible, really. Hey, absolutely.
성장한다는 거에 의의를 두겠습니다.
I'm impressed. I'm very proud of you, especially you, Jin. I can tell that you practiced a lot
I love it.
and that you tried really hard.
와,
All right.
오케이. 20살,
That is amazing.
21살 연습생 되기 전까진 노래에 전혀 흥미가 없어서
솔직하게 말하면 저희 공연 첫날부터 울고 싶었어요. 그래도 형이니까 또 울면 안 되잖아요.
하루도 빼놓지 않고 춤을 췄었어. 몸을 움직여야 된다, 리듬을 타야 된다. 근데 너무 저한테는 무서웠어요. 하루도 빠짐없이 늘 살 때 운동을 하곤 하는데 정말 내 몸에도 이렇게 근육이 생기는 날이 온다면 혹시나 춤을 잘 출 수 있게 되지 않을까 한번. 진짜 멋있어지고 싶다. 더 성장하고 싶다. 이런.
All I have to say is, just to take it back a little bit.
하고 싶다. 이런.
All I have to say is, I have so much respect for Jin. He is such an inspiration because, like he says, no experience in singing, no dancing, but he never gave up. He went through all that effort and even more. Like, BTS's schedule is already packed, but for him it wasn't enough. You know, he kept practicing until he was like, all right, you know, he feels like he is satisfied. And you can see the results now. His hard work has paid off incredibly well. Hey. Absolutely. Wow. Wow. Do you see those expressions? Do you see the way that he's moving? Woo! Wow. Oh my god. Let's see, there's also a fans account who attended a live broadcasting stage that Jin was the only one who perfected B-Boy's freeze position. Oh, really? Clean dancing. Woo. Wow. Oh my god, let's go. That's the silent concert.
블랙스완 때도 그랬지만 저는 옷
Wow. Wow. So, you know, the thing is, he's not stiff. All the moves that he's doing now, you can see his growth from the very first time he started dancing to where he is now. You know, he's an incredible dancer. You can see how he's grown throughout the years. And what is it? It is his hard work. And not just hard work physically. It's one thing to hang in there and work really hard at dancing and practicing. But with that, you also need a certain amount of mental fortitude. You need that mental strength, that kind of, all right, you know, that discipline to keep on perfecting, learning, growing, and practicing. That is not easy because you can have the most talent in the world, but if you lack the right mentality, chances are you're not going to make the most of what you got, you know, of what you got as a gift, because you need to have everything. It's not just the physical part, it's the mental part, it's also the emotions. And you can tell just how incredible he is now and how he's worked from the very get-go. You know, you always hear, you know, he's all talking about how he's staying extra time and practicing, and even if people tell him, you know, you're doing great, he wants to be proud of his own performance. When he feels like I am feeling good about this, now I'm feeling happy, that's when he stops.
본 퍼포먼스를 보고 진님이 춤적으로 엄청난 발전을 했다는 걸 다시 한번 깨달았습니다. 저 블랙스완에서는 뭔가 여유롭다는 느낌이 들었어요. 그리고 이번 곡에서는 본인만의 스타일로 소화한다라는 느낌이 들더라고요. 그리고 그 스타일이 저는 좋았어요. 그래서 이제는 센터에서도 꿀리지 않는 진님의 안무 같이 봅시다. 짧지만 멤버들의 프리가 살짝 녹아드는 구간이 있어요. 그 구간에서 진님과 RM님을 자세히 보시면 두 분의 그루브가 상당히 발전했음을 다시 한번 느낄 수 있습니다. 여기 쿵쿵
에이.
이 연습량과 기본기를 토대로 본인만의 스타일을 내기 시작했다라면 진님이 춤선이
Look at him.
너무 좋아요.
Amazing.
너무너무 장족의 발전을 보여주고 있죠. 우선은 본인의 춤선이 굉장히 고르게 잡혔고요. 춤을 출 때 꽉 잡혀있던 호흡도 굉장히 유해진 걸 볼 수 있어요. 이런 프리스타일 느낌의 팝도 튕겨주고요. 특히나 이 동작에서는 센터에서 동작을 굉장히 잘 잡아주고 있거든요. 이런 동작들에서는 본인만 할 수 있는 느낌도 살려내려고 하는 편이고요. 방탄
Oh my god. Wow. That whole performance is illegal. That whole performance is illegal, I'm telling you. Just a quick pause right there. When we're talking about finding your own style, if you think about what happens when you learn something, you know, it's one thing to learn something, but it's one thing to reach a level of expertise when you can make your own style, when you can, you know, become the unique person that you are, and also in the profession that you've, you know, been practicing in. Whether that's singing, whether that's, you know, playing some sort of a sport, any sort of hobby, dancing, you start kind of following a guideline, but you reach a point where you're like, you know what, I can do what I want now. And that's, you know, what he's talking about with him finding his own color. It's really cool to see, because if I tried to start, you know, dancing now, I would be, you know, I wouldn't be as free flowing as someone that's been dancing for 10 years before me. You know, those people, if you're a dancer, I don't know if what your perspective is, but when I try to dance, my body isn't moving the way that I'm trying, you know, to move. But for you, you've practiced, you've already, you know, learned those things. So for you, it's way easier, and you can do it, and you can, you know, change moves and do things at will. You can reach that place after, you know, years of hard work. And Jin, starting off with 0 on both and seeing where he is now, I'm telling you, it's an incredible story, really. Also, his posture, physicals. You. Wow. Incredible.
style.
Wow.
Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem
Wow.
to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
Woo. Wow. Hey.
Alright, alright. Oh, I can make it right.
His growth is incredible. Come on. Wow. It's unbelievable to see how much he's progressed while he's practicing singing as well. He's not just doing one thing, he's practicing singing and performing and doing dancing and going through all this. I mean, he is a very athletic person to start off with. But to be able to reach the level that he has reached when it comes to dancing, it's incredible. Like you can see it's different. Like you see someone that was learning and practicing hard, and now you see the results of that. Look at those waves. Oh. Feeling himself. Oh wow. 잘생겼다. This is incredible. Look at that. Wow.
여러분, 진이 말이죠. 이렇게 몸을 튀기는 동작을 아주 잘 하고 있습니다. 이 버터라는 춤의 아이덴티티를 완벽하게 이해하고 느낌을 제대로 살려내고 있거든요. 진이 댄서 출신이 아닙니다. 춤을 20살이 넘어가서 시작했고, 그래서 방탄소년단에서 정말 춤을 잘하려고 노력을 많이 하는 멤버란 말이죠. 정말 실력이 초창기에 비해서 진화라고 생각이 들 정도로 많이 늘었고, 댄서로서 느낌도 찾아가고 있다고 생각해요. 그런데 이 동작을 보고 와, 잘했다, 또 늘었네, 진짜 슈퍼스타가 돼도 본인이 댄싱 라인이 아니어도 쉬지 않고 도전하는구나,
Incredible.
이런 생각이 정말 많이 들었습니다. 저도 몸에 부상도 많고 나이도 차고 이러다 보니까 20살, 21살 어릴 때보다 몸이 금방 지치고 힘들어서 뭔가 새로운 춤을 익히고 발전시키고 이런 것보다는 내 스타일 안에서 연습을 하게 되고 생각하게 되고 사람이 그냥 이렇게 되거든요. 그런데 진은 정말 무대포구나, 끊임없이
Unstoppable.
본인의 벽을 부수려고 들이박는구나, 이런 생각이 진짜 이 동작 하나 딱 보고 바로 들어버렸어요. 정말 많은 생각을 하게 만들어주는 장면인 것 같습니다. 참 배울 점이 많은 사람이다라는 생각이 들어요. 그래서 제가 진을 가장
Absolutely.
리스펙한다고 이야기를 하는 겁니다.
Absolutely. We can learn so much from him. He said it so nicely. I love it. All About BTS JIN. If you want, JIN focused content, it's very, very nice to see. And also, like I once said, a huge inspiration to a lot of us. Me, I've always liked doing a lot of things, but I never gave myself a chance. Watching Jin, who has zero experience when it comes to singing and dancing, and to see his growth and just like he says, evolution, and how he's challenging himself. The mental strength and just the ability to keep on pushing and challenging yourself. It's actually so inspirational. I cannot tell you. I've said it like 5 or 6 times, but I'll say it again. It's incredible. Like, the thing is, being there and then at the same time watching your fellow members, they all have some sort of experience, and he doesn't want he doesn't want to like be a weak link, which he's never been. He doesn't want to fall behind in any way. So he's like, you know what? I will put in double the effort if I have to reach where I want to be. And that is someone that must be appreciated, because that's what inspires people. That's what makes people go out there. That's what people see, and they're like, you know what, wow, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna do that too. And that's it's just incredible. His dancing, like I said, I'm trying to find a good way to explain it, but it feels like you know how a bird, you know, it starts, you know, it basically learns how to walk, and then eventually it flies. And that's basically the growth that I see with Jin when it comes to his dancing and singing. It's incredible. The thing is, he's had the talent for dancing and the talent for singing, you know, inside of him, and he unlocked it and developed it with his incredible hard work. It's just wow. I mean, imagine just you meet this guy, and you're like, you know what, you look amazing. We want you. And he turns out to have such a heavenly voice, and he's such a good performer and incredible dancer. It is just like, wow. If that isn't fate, I don't know what fate is. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. For me, it's always very nice to see, you know, commentary like this, or just breaking down, you know, their growth, because, you know, BTS, they are together, 7 forever. Individually, they all come from different parts and different walks in life, you know. They're all unique, and they all have their own backstory. They all have a different amount of experience, whether it's in dancing or singing or rapping or, you know, performing in general. And to see how they've grown individually and as a group together, absolute magic. Goodbye.